The waiter, I was expecting a drama. But what I got was different from what I expected.
And it absolutely blew your mind.
No, I like it again.
Storyline is everything. I mean, a movie can be 100%.
Yeah.
You agree with me? But the storyline is the germane part of every movie.
Was there a storyline? Yes. Could I connect with the storyline? No. AY, fantastic comedian.
Yeah.
Sir, can you take a break from movies?
Or do better with your stories.
It was just here and there.
Yeah.
I was trying to understand where are we going to.
That movie is not meant to be on Netflix. Well, on the scale of 1 to 10,
Yeah.
I'd give it 8, overly exaggerated.
Okay, AY.
Yes.
What would you
It's
say about
overly
this?
exaggerated.
Okay.
Like give it 8 over 10.
Yes.
Should we try it? Okay.
Hey guys, this is POV and you are absolutely welcome. I remain your host, Michelle Abadom. And just before we delve right into the movie analysis for the day, this episode is sponsored by Pali Agro's True Cassava Flour. Now, this is your number one swallow for every Nigerian soup and beyond. It is healthy, 100% natural, and highly versatile. Sit back, relax, and we'll be back in a minute. Welcome back. If you're just joining us, this is POV and I have amazing people in the studio. But just before you meet them, today we would be reviewing The Waiter. This one was initially in the cinemas, but right now it's on Netflix. On the surface, it's just another Nollywood comedy drama. But this one takes a twist, a political event, a hostage crisis, and an underestimated waiter who suddenly finds himself at the center of chaos. Now, this is giving Nigeria James Bond. Did the hostage storyline feel believable, or was it too exaggerated for the Nigerian setting? All of this we will discuss right now. Now in the studio, I have the beautiful, elegant, amazing Omolara. And of course, we have AY. AY is a regular, So there's really no need to say so much about AY.
And I am not
AY.
So many adjectives for Omolara and none for me.
Why are you
Of
so
course,
jealous?
you're the man now.
They'll
You're
do
supposed
it
to be
you.
hyping
That's what
up.
we are saying, that a lot of women generally
It's
get
okay. You started this women
You
and
want to
men
stop
war.
being defensive.
accolades, but no accolades for a man.
But of course, AY is amazing.
Cute.
Medicine after death. It's okay. Can we talk about it? It's okay. So,
All right.
Hi, Michelle. How you doing?
I'm fine.
How are you doing, Michelle?
I'm fine, thank you.
You look
really-
so fantastic.
I was going to say that about shit. Let's
Well,
get
why am I the only one to say? Jude.
You miss Jude.
I'm missing you.
Yeah.
By the way, we miss you so much.
So
Wherever you are,
much.
please just make your way down here.
Okay.
If possible, probably you can just meet us at the middle of this.
Yeah,
Sure.
you'll catch up. Though.
Yes.
Okay, so now let's move right into it. The waiter. I love to start with this question. When you saw, and I'll start with you, Molara, because
Okay. Bring it on.
Yeah, when you saw the movie, what was your first impression?
Comical, yes, and entertaining. Yeah.
Oh, that's amazing. Beautiful words to describe that
It's
movie.
entertaining, it's comical, but it was supposed to be an action movie, right?
Was it?
Does it really matter?
I feel like
mean-
it
A lot
had
of
so
big-
many themes.
Okay.
Yeah.
so many this and that and okay.
Okay, so we'll come back to the storyline. Anyway,
Yes.
what was your first impression?
The waiter, I was expecting a drama,
Mm-hmm.
but what I got was different from what I expected.
And it absolutely blew your mind.
No, I like it again.
Country.
So I don't want to let the cat out of the bag.
Yeah.
The waiter, strikes me as a drama, something that has to be lots of dialogues, lots of romance, twist here and there. But did I find those things?
You find out in a minute.
That's what's
And I
All
can't
right.
wait.
Yeah. All right.
Mhm.
So let's talk a little about the cinematography, all of the other things that puts a movie together aside its storyline. What would you speak to that, Ioi?
okay. Cinematography is not just filming; it's a combination of filming,
Yeah.
lighting, editing, and all that. The cams were quite good. The texture was okay, but the panning, I was not really impressed because I was expecting something more
Okay.
from AY. AY has been giving us blockbusters, I would say, from 30 Days in Atlanta to Merriman 1, 2,
Yeah.
and 3. then a host of others. So I was expecting an upgrade. The texture of the camera was okay, but the panning, I'm not really. It was not exciting for me. Now let's talk about the editing. The only thing one of the few things that impressed me was the usage of what do we call it now? I want to use the word boxes, but we call it frames. When they use quite a number of frames, so just to eulogize POVs. Yeah. But aside that, then the lighting also, we didn't really have too much of night scenes. So they had the luxury of the daylights, then also the normal lights and all that. So for me, I'll just rate it a 5/10 in all. Cinematography in all, 5/10. I'll give thumbs up to the editor because he was able to create magic from the average quality when it comes to filming and panning. He was able to create some magic. That's my POV.
All right. So I would not even say, this is not to downplay YouTube movies, right? But I would say seeing that on Netflix, I would have been. I feel like I wouldn't be so brutal with my reviews if I had seen it on YouTube.
I agree with you.
Yeah, so I don't think it deserved to be on Netflix.
But remember, it was at the cinema some months back.
Forget that.
This is still the thing they do.
Yeah.
Movies that do not worth in court to be.
Omolari, I don't want saying this.
I said what I said with my full chest.
When you say what? What's be specific?
Like, okay, so
is it storyline, production wise?
Storyline is everything. If you have the production, if you have everything prim proper, a movie can be 100%.
Yeah,
you agree with me? But the storyline is the germane part of every movie.
True.
And that is why when we always sit here, our focus are usually the storyline. Every other thing comes along. So that's why I feel, to second to that movie is not meant to be on Netflix. Let's just stay in YouTube.
Thank you very
much. We'll be appreciated.
Yes.
Okay, so they have names.
Let's even talk about that. Let's see this movie, Shino.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Shino had a very
produced by your boo.
Yeah, I know. I love it, Mini. But that movie had a very tacky storyline.
Oh,
yes, right? I would agree with you.
But the quality was good.
Yes.
So it still deserved to be on Netflix. But this one, we'll get to storyline in a bit. But its storyline, the quality. No, I don't think it deserves to be on Netflix. Now let's talk about storyline. Omolara, do you think that the storyline was believable, or you felt like it was overly exaggerated?
Overly exaggerated.
Why would you say that?
Yes. So I can recall the character of AY. Also the character of those guards that were asked to relieve Deyemi from his posts. What's that? You could just talk to him properly. Protocol, right? You're security personnel. It means that you have lingua. The way you relate to each other. So I think I would need to relieve you. So what was that drama all about exactly? I need to ask. That aside, and then the point of the moment AY was speaking to Regina also. Well, I kind of loved Real Worry Pekin. I loved the slang, the vibe she brought it, and it was much expected. She delivered. But on the scale of 1 to 10, I'd give it 8. Overly exaggerated.
Okay, AY.
Yes.
What would you say about this?
Overly exaggerated.
Okay.
I give it 8/10.
Yes.
Should we try it? Okay.
Exactly, because for me, 100%.
No, you know how I am with my thoughts and my POV. I'm always like
That's
that.
That's why we love you on the show. Thank you.
Subtle, but I have to stay on business.
All right. Yeah. So AY, what would you say about the storyline?
Well, the storyline for me, was there a storyline? Yes. Could I connect with the storyline? No. Now, this is a waiter. Where was he coming from? What's the antecedents? That's one. He was going somewhere. He was going to, I think, Abuja. What's the location? I think he was going to a city, and he was accosted. This is the first scene. No, the second scene.
Yeah.
And he was accosted by so-called kidnappers.
And he beat
African
magic.
Does that even happen?
He beat both the driver
and you sat
two people
in between two men.
He was sandwiched
Make
by
it make
two
sense,
armed
please.
men. and you're
Come
able to
on.
beat them up.
And
Then-
the driver.
Yes. Then guess what? Then it came out of the car and it was walking like commando, and the car exploded behind him.
How did that explosion come about? Please, you need to let me know.
I want to be very
Realistic.
objective here.
Okay,
Yeah.
objective.
So just listen to me now. Now you got a job, and the first you saw a woman you've never met before, well dressed,
In that kind of setting.
and you are chiking her, and you assume that she's the cousin of the person that gave you that job.
How?
Do you get what I'm saying? Moving forward, then of course the guys who came around to lay the ambush and all that, and the captors. Now you said this man is an ex-military person. He survived. He was shot at the back with an AK-47 and was able to survive. Come on. If you had been shot on the leg, fine. If you had been shot on the arm, fine. But at the back, close to the heart, with an AK-47, and I was able to survive that.
No, but did you be that?
Come on.
That's diabolical.
Then fast forward,
Yeah.
Come on.
there was just a lot. Then
Short of
even we're going to talk about the performances, right?
Yeah.
So it was just here and there. I was trying to understand, where are we going to? The waiter, what is the role of the waiter? Is the action? Is the actor? I mean,
Yes.
is the actor of the movie?
Yeah.
It's meant to be AY, actually.
So, are you a waiter, or you're an ex-marshal, or you are a fight? Because really, it didn't really connect.
So yeah,
with
it
me.
didn't. Yeah, it didn't connect.
So I was like, come on. I was just at some point. I was like, okay, let's even now. Now Kunle's Remi's role. A senior police officer, so unserious with his job.
Come on.
Now, we are now portraying the police as a bunch of unserious people.
as always.
Yes, and this was
we
supposed
talk
to
about?
was
No,
meant
like,
to
AY,
write
stop
people's
now.
narrative about
No,
them.
but really, we are supposed to portray. Now the police were there. Now you made a very wrong call. As a police chief, your men were ambushed. The first thing is safety first in every profession. Your men were ambushed already, surrounded by the terrorists. What are you expected to do as a chief of the police, or the leader of that team? Lay down your weapons. Let's negotiate, because you don't want to lose those men.
Wise.
You gave them, go ahead and battle, and the terrorists wasted the police.
Well,
No right thinking chief of police
would do that.
would make that silly mistake, and it was in that story.
Well, that decision he made.
So
I wouldn't say
a
it's
lot of
far-fetched.
bloopers here and there. I was like, is this that's why I asked the question, is this a comedy, an action film, or a thriller? Because if it's a comedy, fine. Then why are you having gun
Why
duels?
did you
Yeah.
say trailer
Why-
for? So
If it was a comedy, if it could, like it's comedy, like it's comic relief,
yeah.
then you don't need gun duels, you don't need
Yes.
fight
Yeah.
and all
Yeah.
that. Just make it everybody laugh. But you made it. You gave her the impression that this is an action movie.
Yeah.
Well, it's some elements of comedy because you're a comedian. Now it's cliche. AY is a comedian established. We all know him as a well-established comedian in Africa.
Yeah.
But must you always portray that in your movies? No.
And that was going to be my next question. Let's even talk about AY's character. Don't you think his particular character has overstayed its welcome?
It's Apples has been since 30 days in Atlanta.
Down to now.
It's cliche. It's now becoming, we'll call it in scripting, typecasting, whereby this is you, and everybody knows that this is the role AY will play. Apples.
Yeah.
There's no variety.
You agree with him?
100%.
Okay, so who would you say was your standout in the midst of the chaos? Who would you say was your standout actor?
I have mine.
Shaffy Bello.
You read my mind.
Oh,
I think that's the only person that was not playful in that role.
yes, Shaffy Bello.
I felt they just came. Sorry to bother.
Yeah.
I felt this. I don't know why I'm feeling this way. I feel agitated here, but I feel they just came together. Let's just vibe now.
And we have people.
Everybody.
We have leverage. People
Dino
to
was
go-
there. Dino Milaya was there. Brain Jota was there. Everyone could just come.
Let's gather around. Community
I
service.
try to understand the concept of bringing, because they did the same thing in Everybody Loves Jennifer. They bring in so many. I want to believe it's just a strategy.
That's the salesy part of that project.
Yeah.
And that's what they've been doing back to back.
Yeah.
Very salesy. And when the intentionality of something is not known, abuse is inevitable. So it means that you want to give people the value of the money.
Okay.
You brought in a lot of people, the project, the all of the money put into it, the funds. I'm sure they had sponsors into it. And also I want to believe that the role of storytelling is to correct nuances.
Yeah.
Correct
morals,
people's morals. I mean, establish some morals and give people a sense of direction.
Yeah.
Now, that is very, very, it's not even prevalent in the movie industry of today. A lot of them, that's what they do. They just bring people together and please, I need to get my money back.
I don't even think they actually script these movies anymore.
It's
just like you said.
Community
so just call
gathering.
you act this part.
Yes.
You are this part.
After all, your friends, you can do this for me. So the standard of it, the quality of good storytelling has gone missing. Has gone missing, and that's where the problem lies now. So what is the turning point for us? I think they need to pull themselves together. It's like, that this thing is occurring. They know it's intentional, right? It's deliberate. They know, but it's not. It's high time people start calling them to do the right thing. So it's not all about government. They are living excesses in the industry, and you know what that can turn out to be.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, just to add to that, we have solid script writers out there.
Actually.
Yes.
Those who know their onions.
Yeah.
Are they well celebrated? Well, that's a question for another day. So we need to really stand our ground. Whatever movie that is out there, is coming out there, it has to go through quality control.
Yeah.
And we need to be able to speak the truth and own the truth. If a movie doesn't have something that we can be proud of, let's name
Put
and
it
shame.
out there.
No. The sky is big enough for everybody to fly.
Yeah.
But don't come after critics when they bash your movie, because you have whack storyline. Take lessons, learn lessons, and better. The waiter for me, I couldn't okay, let's look at the societal ills and how much of impact the waiter made in correcting societal ills. You are telling me a story of Robin Hood, because that's what Robin Hood taking money from the rich and distributing to the poor. Very cliche story. But really, it dey happen for real life. I never see you. Even the one that I'm going to come for the government here. Even the one that federal government gives, CCT, conditional cash transfer, to the 20,000 to the what they call them now, to the vulnerable and all that.
Yeah.
I'm vulnerable sometimes. Have I gotten any from the government? No. So these things do not happen. So why bring it to the fore? Robin Hood is a fiction. It's a fictional story. So
and I also feel like there should be originality to our story.
Yes, and
because
intentionality.
for every time, for most movies anyways, when you watch them, you can always picture that, I've seen this movie, this is a familiar storyline.
Right.
For example, this particular movie, I don't know if you've seen G20. It's the Sakpa version of the movie, to be very honest. Yeah, it's just like a copy, right? So I feel like we should do better and be more original with our stories. Now, this is the path that everybody's waiting for.
Yep.
I'm always very skeptical with Omolara's final analysis, because she can really criticize a movie and then toast to it. Yeah. So we're going to be
straight.
yeah. So we're going to be doing
right
it
there.
Together.
Okay.
You guys are going to do it together. Yeah.
Oh my God.
You guys, we all.
No, you will not hear from my own mouth.
No.
We all we are all
here together.
It's like I'm the host.
It doesn't matter.
That doesn't leave you out.
All right. Okay. So in 3, 2, 1.
It's a roast. But it's a roast for obvious
sorry,
reasons.
but
Yeah.
you know already.
AY.
You don't need to overflog this issue.
Fantastic comedian.
Yeah.
Sir, can you take a break from movies? Take a
Or
break.
do better with your stories.
And
Get
you're
a great,
a fantastic comedian.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
No capping.
Yeah, but
The waiter
maybe that's not a ministry.
The waiter didn't
You
cut
know
it
what I'm
for
saying?
me. Don't cut it for me.
No, don't say that. I just feel like you should do better with his storyline. All right, so this is where we draw the curtain on the show. We are all saying that whatever we're saying here doesn't mean you shouldn't see this movie. It's a great movie, relatively. Yeah, so it's a roast from all of us here. POV. Yeah, I remain your host, Michelle Abano, and see you in the next episode. Bye, guys.